All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Burnaby's Bill Copeland Arena as we get set for tonight's Junior B Tier 1 matchup between the Burnaby Lakers and the Langley Thunder. Jagraj Lally with the call on behalf of Trickshot, joined by Shahan and Matthew. Pleasure to bring you this matchup on this Sunday evening as tonight's matchup hits the Burnaby Lakers taking on the Langley Thunder. The Burnaby Lakers, of course, come into this one following a big-time win last week against the Maple Ridge Burrards. We'll talk a bit more about that matchup as we get the chance. As the Lakers defeated the Burrards 11-5 last Sunday, a game in which Phoenix Challen exploded for 5 goals, 2 assists, including 3 of those on the power play. It was a game-changing run, really, for the Lakers as they trailed 2-1 early, but then scored 4 straight goals to take control and never looked back. The Lakers also scored 5 power play goals and capitalized on Maple Ridge's discipline issues throughout the game. Will Weinstein, Brady Gallant, and Lucas Ward helped power an offense that scored 11 goals on 46 shots for the Burnaby Lakers. Meanwhile, the Langley Thunder come into this one following an 11-7 defeat to the Delta Islanders back on June the 9th. As the Thunder jumped out to a 3-2 first period lead. They outshot Delta 21-11 in the opening frame. After Langley led 5-4, Delta scored 4 unanswered goals late in the second period to take an 8-5 lead into the third. Michael Burt recorded a hat trick and an assist, helping fuel the Islanders' comeback effort. Langley outshot Delta 52-48, but the Islanders were far more efficient with their scoring chances. Langley comes into this one looking to bounce back from that loss to the Delta Islanders, as Langley currently sitting at 6th place in the BC Junior B Tier 1 standings. Meanwhile, the Burnaby Lakers currently sitting at 9th place in the BC Junior B Tier 1 standings. And the Burnaby Lakers come into this one following that win over Maple Ridge. The Lakers, 6.8 goals per game this season. They've struggled defensively, however. The power play shown flashes at 27%. Improving the penalty kill, currently at 51.5%, is going to be a key focus for Langley, for the Burnaby Lakers, rather, against Langley's high-powered offense. Meanwhile, for the Langley Thunder, they will look to bounce back. They average nearly 10 goals per game, aloning a plus 21 goal differential. The special teams has also been a strength, featuring a 30.9 power play and a solid 77.2% penalty kill. Time now for my 3 keys to the game. First key for the Burnaby Lakers, key number 1 is going to be, can Burnaby's power play stay hot? The Lakers are coming off a game which they scored 5 power play goals against Maple Ridge, led by Phoenix Challen's 5-goal performance. However, Langley has the better penalty kill at 77.2%. If the Lakers can continue drawing penalties and converting their opportunities, they will give themselves a chance to keep pace offensively. Key number 2, slow down Logan Claxton and Langley's top unit. Langley's offense revolves around Logan Claxton, who has 57 points. And Dallas Kilpatrick, 36 points, Cam Smith, 33 points, and Dylan Massa, 31 points. The Thunder have a near 9.8 goals per game average, nearly 3 more than Burnaby. So if the Lakers can limit Langley's transition game and force secondary players to beat them, they'll greatly improve their chances. Finally, key number 3 is going to be win the goaltending battle. Burnaby has allowed 170 goals, the second most in the league. Langley surrendered just 107. So for the Burnaby Lakers, Matthew Quebeca will be getting the start tonight. A bit more on that in just a bit. The Lakers are going to need a strong performance from him in between the pipes. Burnaby's offense has shown signs of life, but they'll need timely saves to prevent Langley's high-powered attack from taking over the game. So the key number 3 will be to win the goaltending battle. Let's head now down to floor level and Ryan Shelton.
Burnaby Lakers. Now fans led by head coach Connor Abrams. Here is the roster for the visiting Langley Thunder. Starting in goal, number 95, Jensen McGregor. Backup goaltender, number 50, Hendrik Swenman. Number 3, Logan Claxton, captain. Number 5, Kiyoshi Copeland. Number 11, Colton Lifton, assistant captain. Number 12, Drayton Golson. Number 15, Alex Labrecu. Number 14, Grayson Hinchin. Number 14, Bryce Longreros. Number 37, James McIntyre. Number 42, Dylan Massa. Number 44, Jacob Glass. Number 45, Jeremy Dibwad. Number 48, Mitchell Envidson. Number 55, Ram Thomas. Number 66, Dalla Kilpatrick, assistant captain. Number 77, Hosea Allen. Number 84, Reese Bird. Number 88, Owen Van Ryn. And number 89, Cam Smith. And now, let our head coach please welcome to the court your Burnaby Lakers. Starting in goal, number 35, Matthew Kanaka. Backup goaltender, number 1, Noah Wilson. Number 2, Adam Foote. Number 3, Spencer Constant. Number 5, Peter DeJong. Number 6, Brady Gallant. Number 7, Landon Jarrell. Number 8, Garrett Dickinson, presented by Abbotsford Duty Free. Number 9, Matthew Blanchett. Number 11, Lincoln Jansen Show, presented by Gabrielle Electric. Number 13, Phoenix Trolland, presented by Trickshot. Number 15, Ethan Lewis. Number 16, Bryce Manson. Number 17, Dylan McDonald. Number 19, Ethan Seaback, presented by Impact Tested Garage Doors. Number 22, Matthew Smith. Number 23, Mason Gauthier, presented by CHP Services Limited. Number 24, Will Weinstein, presented by Colorado Center of the Orbodemic Excellence. Number 25, Rocco Standini, presented by Concord Olympic Mansory. And number 26, Connor West. Fans, at this time, we would ask that you please rise if you're able, and please remove your caps for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem.
It's Sunday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Burnaby Lakers Junior B Tier 1 Lacrosse on Junior Laker TV. A look at your starting netminders for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Langley Thunder, getting the start tonight is going to be number 95 getting the start tonight. Jensen McGregor, a record of 3-2 coming into this one. He's been their primary goaltender this season. He's provided the Thunder with their most consistent play between the pipes, a .820 save percentage, which ranks well ahead alongside his teammates, and he is going to be the go-to option today in these key matchups. On the other hand, for the Burnaby Lakers, getting the start in net tonight is going to be Matthew Kabenka. He has handled the bulk of Burnaby starts this season, has been the Lakers' primary goalie. He's provided stability in nets, helped Burnaby remain competitive in several close contests. Burnaby Lakers will be going from right to left on your screens, wearing the white jerseys with the green and orange trim, while the Langley Thunder will be going from left to right, wearing the black jerseys. And it should be a fun one here tonight. between the Burnaby Lakers and the Langley Thunder. Again, Jagraj Lully with a call here on behalf of my incredible crew at Trickshot. We have Shahan on camera, Matthew in the producer's chair. Appreciate you spending your Sunday evening here with us for this mainland matchup. We're off and underway here at the Bill Copeland Arena. As here comes Phoenix Trawlin, tried to get a shot away, lost possession of the ball. Thunder will bring it back down the near side as it comes back here to Drayton Gosen. And it looks like an illegal substitution penalty early on in the period, as this is going to be against the Langley Thunder. So Langley is going to be called for the illegal substitution earlier on. I mean, we saw this last week where Ridge Meadows or Maple Ridge took about 4 penalties for illegal substitution. Now the Lakers will get a power play here 19 seconds in. So Longacre will go and serve the penalty here as Burnaby Lakers power play gets to go to work. Will Weinstein sends it back to the far side. Weinstein, here's Phoenix Trawlin, fakes, fires. That's wide. Rebound picked up back out to the far side for Landon Giroux to the net. And shot there by Ethan Seabach is incomplete. Unable to get one past the netminder there. Ball will come back out now to the near side corner. As now the Burnaby Lakers will get to go to work on the power play once again. Lakers power play sitting at 7th place in the BC Junior B Tier 1 League, 26.4%. Phoenix Trawlin back out of the right side. A long shot there by Landon Giroux, and that wouldn't get through. Will Weinstein back for Phoenix Trawlin. Trawlin extra pass to the right. Here's a long shot by Brady Gallant, and he left that wide as well. 5 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Trawlin has to get a shot away. Trawlin fakes. Trawlin fires, and that's wide. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Langley Thunder will gain possession here on a Burnaby power play, which has 58 seconds remaining. Getting possessions, Dylan Massa at the near side. He'll send it across the floor to Logan Claxton. Claxton, extra pass back out towards the half wall. Here's a long shot from up top, and Jacob Glass left that one wide of the net. Ball will come back out now to the far side. Here's Jacob Glass down below the goal line. Glass turns back short-handed. He'll drop it up top to Claxton. Claxton will take his time, getting more time off of the penalty clock. Claxton comes back down the near side. As Claxton to the oncoming cutter there, that being Owen Van Ryn, but couldn't complete the pass. Would have been a smart heads-up play there. Back comes Lincoln Jansen Shobe for the Lakers to Weinstein. A lot of these players that we see here today partook in Burnaby's B1 game on Friday against the Coquitlam Adirondacks. As the ball will come back out now to the near side, Phoenix Trawlin lost possession. The Thunder will gain. Here they come. It's Drayton Gosen. Gosen in front, trying to find Bryce Longacre there, who was fresh out of the penalty box, but unable to complete the passing play. Lakers move to 0 for 1 on the power play. Good penalty kill there by the Langley Thunder. Smith crosses the center floor line. Will send a pass out now to the far side half wall. As the ball comes back to Gauthier. Gauthier gets it back. Here's Weinstein near side. Weinstein drives to the net, trying to go there at the right side. Tried to go top shelf, but left it wide of the back post. Back come the Thunder. A breakaway. Drayton Gosen goes on and shoots, and that's a save partially made by Matthew Quebeca. As the Thunder still trying to keep possession here deep inside the offensive end of the floor. Back come the Lakers. It's McDougall. Here is Dylan McDougall. McDougall comes back down the near side wall, hands it off to Phoenix Trawlin. Trawlin going down the left side. Trawlin looks for help. Phoenix Trawlin makes open space. Trawlin walks in, shoots, he scores! What awareness by Phoenix Trawlin, created space for himself. Goes top shelf there on goaltender Jensen McGregor, and Trawlin has his team leading 24th of the year, up to 48 points now. And Phoenix Trawlin's made it 1-0 Burnaby. Great awareness by Phoenix Trawlin. Heads up, creates space for himself, and finds the top corner there past McGregor. And Burnaby leads 1-0 here tonight at home. Ball will come back out now. Back with the Thunder. Jeremy Dybwad will bring it down the near side. Dybwad cuts towards the goal line. Dybwad ends up behind the net. Dybwad drops it back out now to the near side corner. Here's Claxton. Claxton, extra pass back down the left wing side. Here's a chance. Going on in was Glass, and that won't go. The ball will come back now down the near side corner. Claxton handed it off. Here's Allen. Allen past the far side. In front. Glass shoots. He scores. Good give and go there by the Thunder. All finished off by Jacob Glass. And Glass cuts right to the net. Just like that, the Langley Thunder tie this one up at 1. Good connection there by the Thunder as well, as they waste no time whatsoever. The Glass gets right through. And Jacob Glass has his 9th of the year, 2nd year with the Langley Thunder. Glass has tied the game at 1. Here's Jacob Glass back down the far side wall. Glass will look to hand it off now out to the near side. Gets back up top, Kilpatrick. Here's Massa. Massa goes back to the far side corner. Glass pinned against the wall. Ball will come back out now to the far side corner. In front, diving on in, they score! A great play by Jacob Glass once again. He's got 2, and Glass now up to 10 on the year. So Jacob Glass getting 2 quick goals in a matter of mere moments, as the Langley Thunder now take a 2-1 lead. They lead for the first time tonight. And ball will come back out now across to Phoenix Cholland. Has a heavy push there. Referee's going to call the illegal pick. And this will be Burnaby Lakers ball. Will Weinstein brings it up the floor. Weinstein for Phoenix Cholland. Cholland coming down the left wing side. Cholland looks for open space, feeds it in front. Weinstein shoots, and that's a elbow save made by McGregor. Weinstein behind the net, looking for time and space to work with. Here's Cholland. Cholland comes down the near side. Cholland hands it off. Foot walks in, a shot. That went low. It may have hit a body in front. As now the Lakers will look for a second chance towards the net. Weinstein is stopped by McGregor. Thunder will come back up the floor. Long stretch pass attempt there. Gets through to Alex Lebrec. Lebrec will hand it off. Coming down the near sides, Logan Claxton, Captain Thunder himself. Claxton hands it off here to Kilpatrick. Across the floor. Pass gets through. Here's Josiah Allen. Allen walks in, feeds it back to the left doorstep. Here's a shot by Massa. He scores! Dylan Massa finds the back of the net for his 12th of the year. He's been one of Langley's top facilitators all season long, consistently creating the offense, not just for himself, but for his teammates. Gets a great pass himself, and one of the key parts of Langley's balanced attack is able to give them a 3-1 lead. So the Lakers looking to respond here. Here's Phoenix Cholland. As the Lakers opened the scoring courtesy of Phoenix Cholland, but since then, Langley scored 3 quick goals to take a 3-1 lead. Cholland comes back down the near side. As the ball is handed back off, it ends up top. Dropping the shoulder, and a shot there by Girao as Rocco Sandini checked that, couldn't get that to go. So Sandini will get back up to his feet. Referee's going to say it's going to be Langley ball. As the Thunder will head down the floor, comes back down the near side. Here's Thomas. Oh, Thomas lost his man. Thomas walks in, and then he lost the ball. McDougall tries to get that one back behind the net. Here's Claxton near side. Claxton will stop back. Looks for open space to work with. As the ball comes back to Massa across the floor. Out now to the far corner. Here's Claxton. Walks in. Claxton back door, and that's the save there made by the netminders, that being Matthew Quebeca. For the Thunder, as possession will come back down the near side. Here's Massa. Of course, for the Langley Thunder, wearing number 14 today, I believe, is Grayson Pinchin. All will come back out now to the far side. Good pass in tight, a shot, and Cam Smith left it wide. Referee is going to call a shot clock reset, though. He will say that it hit some part of the net on its way through. It seemed like that had gone wide of that back post, but nonetheless, referee's going to say it counts. A shot there, they score! What else will count? That goal right down the middle from Dylan Massa. He's got another one. And the Thunder making their mark. As the Lakers unable to catch lightning in a bottle. 4 quick goals by the Langley Thunder. It is 4-1. And Dylan Massa, I talked about him being a key part of that balanced attack from the Langley Thunder, has 2 quick goals in this first period. And the Thunder look to keep the foot on the gas pedal. Alex Lebrec hands it off. Here's Drayton Gosen. Kilpatrick gains possession at the near side. Kilpatrick, a stutter step, tries to go up the middle. Kilpatrick, good pass in front. Pinchin is dropped or stopped there by the glove of Matthew Quebeca. As back come the Lakers here on the counterattack. Ball will come back to Foot. Foot tries to go down the middle. Foot, near side, Kilpatrick. As now the ball is with Burnaby's Mason Gauthier. Foot out to the far side. Here's a drive towards the net, and Landon Giroux unable to find Twine. And now the referee's going to signal play back to the Langley Thunder. As coming down the near side's Jeremy Dybwad. He'll hand it off to Logan Claxton. Claxton drops a pass over, out now to the far side. Here's Kilpatrick in front, and that ends up behind the net. Of course, Grayson Pinchin, a call-up for the Langley Thunder, wearing number 14 here tonight. Glass out now to the far side. As dropping the shoulder there was Josiah Allen. Allen cycles it forward. It's going to be a shot clock violation, and the Langley Thunder will turn over the ball. Lakers will get it right back, but Langley Thunder playing man-on-man defense there. Ball will come back now down the near side. Here's Challen. Challen works up the floor. Good pass to the cutting Landon Giroux. Tried to go low. Stopped by McGregor. Ball will come back out now to the far side. Drayton Gosen looks to get open. Gosen drops it back. Here's Alex Lebrec one-on-one, and that is wide of the net. Just had it wide of that back post there as Dylan McDougall will pick up possession. Dickinson. Here's McDougall. McDougall coming down the near side. McDougall goes up the floor. Dylan McDougall hands it off to Will Weinstein. Weinstein fresh off the bench. As here's Mason Gauthier. Gauthier to Will Weinstein. Weinstein walks in, shoots, and a glove save made by McGregor. Ball will come back out now to the near side as Brady Gallant unable to get his stick towards the ball. Gosen will come back down the near side. 10:33 to go in the first period. The Thunder leading the Burnaby Lakers 4-1. Here's Grayson Pinchin. Pinchin shuffles the feet, drops that one back to Kilpatrick for Pinchin. Pinchin near side gets open, looks for space. Pinchin sends it across the floor. Here's Josiah Allen. Allen goes down the middle. Allen down Main Street, a shot stopped away by Matthew Quebeca. And they are going to actually say that Quebeca never got a piece of it. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Back come the Lakers. Here is Manson Gordon. Bryce Manson Gordon hands it off to Phoenix Challen before going to the bench for a change. Challen working down the near side. Challen up top, Foot. Foot across the floor, sends it back out to the right center half wall. As a pass there gets through out to the near side. Challen, the bounce pass to Gauthier is broken up by the Thunder. Langley will look to respond here on the counterattack. Bryce Longacre comes down the near side. Longacre, near side, stop back. Bryce Longacre crosses center floor. Longacre hands that one off to Logan Claxton. Claxton moves up the floor, back for Dylan Massa. Here's a fresh Della Kilpatrick. Out to the left side. A low shot there by Glass, and is unsuccessful. And we are going to be having a penalty here. It's going to be a Burnaby penalty coming up. We'll see what the call is going to be. Looks like Mason Gauthier is heading to the box. And a timeout has been called by the looks of it. Referees will come together to talk things out. So we'll see what the discussion is going to be. Still some discussions going on from the officials. Matthew Quebeca coming over to, of course, Matthew Quebeca is one of the captains of this Lakers team, so not often do you see a goaltender in these huddles, but Matthew Quebeca is a part of the leadership group. They're trying to see perhaps if the ball is anywhere in his gear or is it an illegal equipment penalty. That could be the case. Oh, I think that is why. They're trying to see if there's any illegal equipment on Matthew Quebeca. I don't think we've seen this before where a goaltender is brought in right in front. I don't know about you folks, but at least for my first time, I've never seen a goaltender being screened like this by the referees. So now the question is, guilty or not guilty? And it looks like the call is going to be not guilty, so we'll have a face-off back at center floor by the looks of it. There is a Burnaby Laker currently in the penalty box. So the Thunder are now going to have a player in the penalty box as well. So after all that, it looks like we are getting back to live action. Phoenix Cholin moves the ball back over out now to the far side. As that ball bounces off the leg, Cholin will come back out now behind the net. Matthew Quebeca will pick up possession. Clock has a pair of penalties on both sides, a minute 35 remaining on the penalties. Now at center four, the Thunder will bring the ball back up to the offensive end of the floor. Kilpatrick out now to the far side, moves it in front, and a save there made by Lakers netminder Matthew Quebeca. The ball will come back out now downhill. Left side, here's Glass. Glass walks in, shoots, scores! Another one for Glass. As Jacob Glass continues to add to his total, that's going to be a hat trick for Jacob Glass here in the first period alone. So Dylan Massa had 2, Jacob Glass had 2, and now Jacob Glass has third goal. Hat trick for Jacob Glass in the first period, and the Langley Thunder lead 5-1 here at Bill Copeland. Back to live action here. So the penalty that originally was called, we'll get to that in just a sec. A shot here, stopped by Quebeca. Where's the ball? It's scooped up by the Lakers. Last pair of penalties that were called against the Lakers, it was an illegal cross-check. Against the Langley Thunder, it was a delay of game penalty. Hence the 4-on-4. Massa gets back possession of the ball. He'll come down the near side. The Massa walks in, looks for open space to work with. Coming down the near sides, Massa. Massa walks in. Coming down the near sides, Claxton. Claxton works it back out now to the near side once again. Dickinson moves it up to Madsen Gordon. Madsen Gordon hands that one off out now to the near side as Seabach unable to pick it up. Claxton knocks it away. Coming down the near side, Smith in front, Claxton to the net, and a save made by Quebeca. They're going to call the crease violation, however. So the Burnaby Lakers will take back possession of the ball. Long stretch pass coming down the hill. Here's Weinstein. Hands it off to Trollin. Trollin lost possession of the ball. Bounces off the near side wall. Here's Phoenix Trollin. Goes downhill. Trollin walks in. Fakes in front. Weinstein. And that is stopped by McGregor. It's going to be called for the crease violation nonetheless. And possession of the ball will come back now down the near side. Here's Copeland. Works it back out now to the near side. As Copeland makes his way to the bench. Kilpatrick drops it off now to the far side. Making a move is Owen Van Ryn. Van Ryn, a shot stopped by Matthew Quebeca. Kostonen lost it. Here's Kilpatrick, stops. Kilpatrick drops it back out to Massa for Kilpatrick. Quick give and go between Massa and Kilpatrick. Back for Massa. Massa hands it back to the near side corner. Out now to the far side, Van Ryn. Owen Van Ryn fakes. Van Ryn looks to work off the screen. Out to the near side, Kilpatrick. Extra pass gets through at the right side. Here's Massa. Massa tries a shot on net, and that is stopped away by Matthew Quebeca. Ball will end up bouncing off into the crowd, into the stands. It's going to stay Langley Thunder ball with 5:54 to go. Massa for Kilpatrick. Here's Kilpatrick for Massa. Massa drops it back out now to the near side. Pinchin. Massa up top, a shot, and Quebeca got a piece of it. It did bounce off of Quebeca's gear, hence it will stay Langley Thunder ball. Pinchin hands it forward, now down below the goal line. As the ball comes back to Smith. Smith at the left side, sets the screen, tries the centering pass to the cutter. That won't get through. Back come the Lakers here on the attack. It's Bryce Manson-Gordon all alone. Manson-Gordon gets around the D momentarily, will now step back. Manson-Gordon coming back down the near side. Here's Seabuck. Seabuck up top for Trollin. Trollin, left side, walks in. Trollin fakes. Trollin goes on in, shoots, he scores! Second of the game for Phoenix Trollin, and he cuts into the deficit. Burnaby only trail by 3. And that is going to be the 25th goal of the year for Phoenix Trollin, now 1 point away from the 50-point mark in his 14th game played. As we're back to center floor, 4:57 to go in the opening frame. Ball will come back down the near side. Here's Allen. Allen working down the near side. Drops it back to Claxton. Claxton across the floor. Goes back up top. Here's Claxton down the near side. Drops it up top. Here's Della Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick hands it off to Pinchin. A shot there by Claxton wide of the net. Glass goes on in, and that ends up wide of the net as well. Shot clock violation. Burnaby will get back possession of the ball. Here's Dickinson. He'll come back down on the near side. Dickinson moving it up high. Jansen Show near the goal line. Lincoln Jansen Show for Will Weinstein. Weinstein across the floor, hands it off out now to the right side. Drops it back to the goal line. The Lakers have 6 seconds to work with on the shot clock. A shot there stopped by McGregor. As the ball will come back now down the near side. Copeland has it. Shots on goal by Langley, 15 by Burnaby, 9. 3:47 to go in the first period. 5-2 the score for the Langley Thunder. Ball will come back now down the near side corner. Dylan Massa. Massa to the cutter inside, and that is stopped away by Matthew Quebeca. Looking to get open is Kostonen. Kostonen couldn't gain possession of the ball. Kostonen lost it. It's a loose ball scooped up by the Thunder. As the ball will come back now down the near side. Gosen has possession. Knocks it back here to Claxton. Claxton tries to move up the floor. Coming back down the near side, falling in front of the net, and Matthew Quebeca will let that one come back now to the near side for Smith. Smith walks in out to the near side. Here's Smith. Down the middle goes Gauthier. Gauthier lost it. Back from the Langley Thunder in transition. Gosen has it. Gosen centering pass. Claxton couldn't finish off the give and go. As now the official's going to call the turnover. It's going to be Burnaby Lakers ball. Lakers will take it back out now to the far side. Here's McDougall. McDougall coming down the near side. Weinstein has possession. Weinstein goes across the floor, out now to the far side once again. Here's Challen. Challen comes down the left side. Challen walks in, shoots, and a save there made by netminder Jensen McGregor. Fresh shot clock to work with for the Lakers. Seabach to Challen. Challen across the floor. Brady Gallant walks in. Gallant downhill on the right side. Centering pass behind the back. And unable to take advantage there was Ethan Seabach. West couldn't pick up possession of the ball, as it's going to be called for the over and back here. And Matthew Quebeca will take possession, but only to give it up, as the Langley Thunder will be on the offensive attack. 1:52 to go in the first, a 3-goal game. Massa to Glass. Out now to the far side. As the ball will come back now to the near side. Centering pass in front. Glass couldn't get that one to go. Comes back out now to the far side corner. Drop back out to the near side. Here's Massa. Massa moves it out to the near corner. Kilpatrick stops. Kilpatrick scoops it back to Massa. As the ball ends up now behind the Lakers net once again. The Thunder looking to continue to take advantage. Here's Kilpatrick, shuffles his feet. Up top, Massa. Massa, far side. Glass. Glass walks in. A shot stopped away by netminder Matthew Quebeca. Back come the Lakers in transition. Here's Madsen Gordon. Bryce Madsen Gordon at the near side. Madsen Gordon hands it off to Gauthier. Gauthier down the middle, Will Weinstein. Now to the far side, half wall. As the ball is dropped behind the goal line. 10 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Far side. There's a shot by Giroux. That ends up off the end wall. Langley coming back down the other way with 37 seconds to go in the first. There's James McIntyre. Hands it off to Claxton. No, they're going to call them for the 8-second violation. Burnaby ball. Question is, does Burnaby elect to take the timeout here? No, they're going to run with it. Smith. Here's Challen near side. Phoenix Challen going down the left side. Challen fakes. Phoenix Challen fires. A save there made. Challen tries to collect the rebound. Will Weinstein will pick it back up. Here's Weinstein, near side corner. Pinned against the wall. Weinstein. Up top, Seabach. Seabach now to the right, Giroux. Giroux spins. Giroux up top, West. Just as the shot clock expired, the game clock also expires, as after 20 minutes of play, it's the Langley Thunder 5 and the Burnaby Lakers 2. An entertaining first 20 minutes of play between these two teams. A game in which both teams had chances to operate offensively, but it is the Langley Thunder holding on to that 3-goal lead that they were able to open up. Burnaby did score first, but Langley responded with 5 unanswered goals in just over 8 minutes. The game completely changed after they scored first, showing why Langley is one of the higher scoring teams in the BC Junior Tier 1 Lacrosse League. Jacob Glass, hat trick in the first period, 3 goals for Langley's 5. I've talked about Claxton, Kilpatrick, Cam Smith coming in tonight, but so far it's Jacob Glass stealing the spotlight with that first period hat trick. Cam Smith, a good first period for him as well. 3 assists. He assisted on both of Massa's goals, assisted on Glass's first goal as well. Logan Claxton has had 2 assists. That is what elite players do. And for Burnaby, the bright spot's been Phoenix Challen. If Burnaby's going to get back into this game, it likely starts with number 13. Challen has accounted for both Lakers' goal and continues his hot streak from the Maple Ridge game. Adam Foote's having a good night as well. 2 assists for him on the goals from Phoenix Challen. So for Burnaby in the second period, they'll look to score that first goal of the second period, because if they do so, suddenly it's a 2-goal game and momentum starts to shift. If Langley scores that first goal of the second period, though, the deficit grows to 4 and the hill gets much steeper. We're going to take a quick break here, folks, and we'll be back with the second period call. Your score after 20 minutes of play at Bill Copeland Arena: the Langley Thunder 5, the Burnaby Lakers 2. This is Burnaby Lakers Junior B Tier 1 Lacrosse on Junior Laker TV, powered by Trickshot. Welcome back inside the Bill Copeland Arena as we get set for the second period of play between the Burnaby Lakers and the Langley Thunder. Jagaraj Lully on the call alongside Shahan on camera and Matthew in the producer's chair. As for the Burnaby Lakers, they trail by a score of 5-2, and what they need in the second period of play is a better start to possessions. Too many quick Langley transition chances after that opening goal. More support for Phoenix Trolland. The only 2 goals have come from Phoenix Trolland, so Burnaby needs to support their star, and the key number 3 is going to be getting the first goal of the period. As I said before we went off for intermission, if Burnaby scores that first goal, all of a sudden it's a 2-goal game and momentum starts to shift. One thing to note tonight, folks, Burnaby entered tonight having scored 11 goals against Maple Ridge. Throughout the one period tonight, Trolland has 2 goals. Burnaby has just 11 shots. Lakers offense looked much more explosive a week ago, but Langley's defense has also done a great job limiting both chances and possessions throughout the opening period. So we'll see how things fare out in the second period of play. Langley, this period, is going to be shooting from right to left on your broadcast screens, wearing their black jerseys, navy blue, I should say. Well, the Burnaby Lakers are going to be going left to right, wearing their white jerseys with the green and orange trim. We're off and underway here in the second period of play, as the ball will come back now down the near side. Allen goes up and across the floor. Gosen gets possession. He'll drop it back down the near side for Glass. Glass has a hat trick in that first period for the Langley Thunder. 3 of the 5 Langley goals have come courtesy of Jacob Glass, the other 2 from Massa. Here's Glass, walks in. Glass goes to the side of the goal. Glass drops it back out now to the far side corner. Has possession, comes back out now to the far side. It's going to be a turnover due to the shot clock violation. Burnaby Lakers will get possession of the ball here on the offensive end of the floor. Giroux goes across the floor, gets the pass across. Here's Giroux back down the near side. Giroux fakes, bounce pass, gets through, out now to the far side. As the Lakers will drop a long shot up top that ends up wide of the goal. Now the Langley Thunder will get all the way back to the other end. It's going to be an over and back call here against the Burnaby Lakers. Langley Thunder will take over on offense. Van Ryn has possession. Owen Van Ryn up top, drops a pass off here to Dylan Massa. Massa will hand it back out to Della Kilpatrick as he'll look for the centering pass. Van Ryn will come back with it. The ball is sent all the way up, out of play, and it's going to be Langley ball. Thunder will come back down the near side. Pass attempt for Allen gets through, ends up now out of the goal. There's Jeremy Dodwad to Glass. Getting possessions back, Owen Van Ryn. Van Ryn works off the screen, sends a pass through, now out to the far side. As Captain Thunder, Logan Claxton, Glass drops it behind the goal. Here's Van Ryn. Josiah Allen gets a pass across up top. Here's a shot by Grayson Pinchin, as that one will come back now down the near side. It's going to be a shot clock violation against the Thunder. Burnaby will take back over on offense. A minute 55 lapsed here in the second period of play. Still a 3-goal lead for the Langley Thunder. Ball will come back now down the near side. Here's Foote, drops a pass back up top. Phoenix Trolland walks in. He'll shoot. That's wide off of the goal as that one bounces. Where is it? It's off the outside of the net, on the outside of the net. Here's Lifton. Lifton coming down the near side, walks in. Lifton across floor. Looks to get a pass across. That won't get through. Glass up top. Glass fakes as he'll look for open space to work with. Glass hands it off out now to the far side. As the ball comes back out now down below the goal line. Hand it off. Here's Glass. He'll try and go down the middle. Turnover. Lakers will head back down the other way. Rocco Sandini tries to gain possession of the ball. Sandini down the near side. Sandini drives, cuts right to the net. Bounce shot ends up bouncing off of the end wall. Corrals right to the Langley Thunder. Longacre comes back down the near side. Here's Bryce Longacre. Longacre up top. Will come back now Out for Allen. Allen up top. Van Ryn fell down as his possession was saved there. Here's a shot, a long shot by Dylan Massa, and that is stopped by Quebeca. We have a penalty on the play. It's going to be a cross-checking penalty by the looks of it. And it's going to go against Burnaby. So for the Burnaby Lakers, it's going to be a cross-checking penalty. Man, this one is going to go to Lakers number 5, Peter DeJong. 2 minutes for cross-checking. The Thunder power play gets to go to work, of course. Coming into tonight, the Thunder power play operated 5th best in the league, 30.9%. Glass, cross floor, ends up sending it down to the right side. Here's Glass up top, hands it off to Allen. Allen fakes, Allen, cross floor, backdoor shot. Smith couldn't find a home for that one there. Here's Glass up top, Superman shot, scores! Another one for Jacob Glass, make it 4 on the game. This one's going to be a power play goal as Jacob Glass becomes Superman. 6-2, the lead now for the Langley Thunder. And what a shot up top by Jacob Glass. Beats the goaltender. And no mistake made there. Back at center floor now for the face-off. As the Thunder will look to expand on this lead. I talked about the importance about that first goal, how important it was going to be. And you're seeing all of a sudden it's a 4-goal game. If Burnaby had scored, it would have been a 2-goal game, but here we are, 4-goal deficit. Ball will come back up top. Here's a shot by Lifton, a save made by Matthew Quebeca. As the ball is moved up the floor, it'll come back now down the near side for Sandini. Sandini, stutter step. Sandini up top, goes cross floor. As he'll drop a pass now out to the left side. Lakers still with possession up top. As here is Mason Gauthier. He'll hand it off to Gallant. Gallant, a shot wide of the near post. It'll end up back with Gauthier, but shot clock will expire. Turnover here by Burnaby. It is going to be Langley ball. The Thunder will head back up the floor. Handoff to Jeremy Dybon. Allen down the middle. As the ball will come back to Smith. Far side. Here's Allen in front, and a save there made by Matthew Quebeca. Got a piece of it. Ball will come back now down the near side. The Lakers look to advance up the floor. Bryce Manson-Gordon. This is Lincoln Johnson-Shobe. Check that. To Will Weinstein. Weinstein hands it off for Foote. Adam Foote down the near side wall. The pass gets through from West. Out now to the far side, down the middle. Foote unable to get that to go. Foote waits, fires. A save there made by the netminder. As Jensen McGregor makes another save. Shots on goal as of this very moment. 21 in favor of the Langley Thunder. 11 in favor of the Burnaby Lakers. Copeland gets it off. That actually was the first shot of the period for the Burnaby Lakers. So their shot total now up to 12. Has possession of the ball. Will come back now down the near side. Gets through near side corner. Claxton drop back out now to the right side. Claxton walks in, a shot, and that is stopped by Matthew Quebeca. Allen gets back possession here at the near side for Van Ryn. Van Ryn will hand it off as it'll come back now past the far side. Here's Claxton up top. Logan Claxton, a shot stopped by Quebeca. Thunder pressing here as the ball will get back through now out to the far side. Here's Logan Claxton. Hands it off for Allen to Glass. Near side, Van Ryn. Knocks it back out now to the far side corner. Diving inside as the ball ends up wide of the net. Thunder still with possession, heavily pressing Claxton. A shot stop by Quebeca. Got a piece of it with his pad. The ball ends up now wide of the goal, moved up the floor. Coming down the near side here is, for the Lakers at least, it's Dickinson. Dickinson goes wide of the floor, ends up back out now to the far side. As the Lakers still with possession, here's Foote up top. Foote fakes. Foote across the floor. Adam Foote hands it off out now to the far side. In front, Giroux shoots, he scores. Landon Giroux's patience pays off as right in front of the goal, he's able to go bar and in past the netminder Jensen McGregor. And Landon Giroux gets one back here for the Burnaby Lakers. That's going to be his 13th of the year, up to 23 points now on the season. And the Lakers have made this a 3-goal game once again. Face off back at center floor. So for Burnaby, they can't be trading goals with this Langley team. We'll have to try and get another one here rather quickly to cut the deficit down to 2. Lakers will scoop up the loose ball. Will Weinstein try to get a touch on that. We're going to have a penalty coming up here, and this is going to be a holding call, and Will Weinstein's going to be sent back to the penalty box for holding. So Weinstein will be heading off for 2 for holding, and it's going to be a power play for the Langley Thunder once again, as the Thunder power play looks to continue to click. Referee will signal play in. Jacob Glass, who has 4 goals, 4 of the 6 Langley goals, will look to add on to his total. Glass now to the right side, a shot, scores! Power play goal for Logan Claxton. And not much time needed on the man advantage there, as that took a mere amount of seconds. Power play goal for the Langley Thunder. It is 7-3 for Langley. The face-off will come back to center floor. As no, the referee is going to call a trap here, and the ball is going to go actually in favor to the Langley, or the Burnaby Lakers. Weinstein out now to the far side. Hands it off to Brady Gallant. And how about a night for Adam Foote, up to multiple assists now. He had 2 assists earlier on in the first period. Both of Phoenix Trollin's goals were assisted by Adam Foote. And he's now got an assist there on the most recent goal from Landon Giroux. Gallant up top. Giroux spins. Giroux back out to the far side. A shot there stopped away by Jensen McGregor. Gosen coming back down the near side. Gosen works back down the near side. Looks to make a move. Gosen still has possession. Here's Van Ryn. Drops it back out now to the far side. Has possession, will end up back up. Allen gets open. Allen tries to drive right to the net, and a save there made by Quebeca. They're going to call it over and back inside the crease. So now possession will end up with Lincoln Johnson-Shobe of the Lakers. Tries to complete a pass. It's intercepted. Back come the Thunder with numbers. It's an open break. Mitchell Evanson. Evanson walks in, shoots, and a save made by Quebeca, who was reaching back and is eventually able to get to the ball. As the possession will come back now down the near side. Ends up across, up top, out to the far side. We have a cross-checking penalty coming up, and this one is going to go against the Langley Thunder. So the Lakers power play will get their chance to go back to work. James McIntyre is going to be sent off. 2 minutes for cross-checking. And the Burnaby Lakers with a chance here to cut the deficit back to 3. Will Weinstein will get possession. Weinstein moves back out now to the far side. Phoenix Trollin. Lakers electing to be a bit more patient here in their approach. Giroux up top. Here's a chance for Weinstein. A shot stopped away. Trollin gets the rebound. Phoenix Trollin. Gallant Near side, Giroux. Far side, Trollin. Up top, Seabach. Seabach walks in, he scores! Ethan Seabach able to score on the power play, a much-needed conversion for the Burnaby Lakers on the man advantage, and they cut the deficit back to 3, courtesy of the power play goal from Ethan Seabach. So both teams' power plays having no problems really here connecting. As Seabach is able to connect on the man advantage. Here's Weinstein out to the far side for the Lakers, as the Lakers have to do exactly this, just try and stay aggressive here on the man advantage, or not even on the man advantage, but when they get their opportunities on the offensive end of the floor. Foot comes back down the near side. Foot walks in, up top, drops the shoulder. Foot behind the goal line. Extra pass out now to the far side. As West walks in, ends up behind the goal line. Trollin left the ball loose, and it will be sent down. Langley Thunder will come back now down the near side. Copeland has possession. Copeland. Van Ryn comes back down the near side. Van Ryn across the floor. Walks in, back door, rolling was the ball, but Quebeca somehow able to keep it out with the shoulder. Thunder try and head back the other way, and Lakers, Matthew Quebeca will send that one, which hits one of our spotlights up here at the Bill Copeland Arena. 9:12 to go in the middle frame. 3-goal game. Van Ryn up top, hands that one off here to Della Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick, Smith, Van Ryn up top. Van Ryn shoots, save there made, as the ball will end up now back out to the far side corner. Here's Claxton up top. Claxton now to the far corner once again, as the ball will come back now down the near side. Smith across the floor, shot, and a save there made by the goaltender, that being Matthew Quebeca. Ball will come back now down the near side once again. Here's McDougall. McDougall coming down the near side, hands it off out now to the far side wall once again. As the Lakers continue with possession down the left side, Phoenix Trollin fakes. Trollin looks for open space to work with. As the ball is handed off, back come the Langley Thunder. Jeremy Diebold to the net, shot, scores! Diebold creates open space for himself and makes no mistake, beating Matthew Quebeca, a goal in transition, and the Thunder are back up by 4. Great job by the help side defense. They're able to prevent, or the help side attacker there on the far side, able to prevent anyone from interfering. And nonetheless, the Langley Thunder will be very happy that they're able to regain that 4-goal lead. Here's Lipton. Hands it back out of the near side. Up top. Shot opportunity there. It ends up now with Kostanen. Kostanen lost possession, coming down the near side. Gets it back. Kostanen walks in. Pass drop for West. West now to the far side, as he'll feed that one over to Phoenix Trollin. Trollin unable to retain possession of the ball. Back come the Langley Thunder down the other way. Down to the near side, turnover called against the Langley Thunder. So Burnaby will take back over. DeJong hands it off to Foot. Foot now to the near side. Foot from the half wall, good pass in front, tried to find Phoenix Trollin. Instead, Foot still has possession. Cross floor pass gets through, out now to the far side. Knocked back near the goal line. As here's a good stutter step to Trollin. Trollin, sandwich between 2 Langley defenders. A shot there on net, stopped easily by McGregor. As the ball will come back now out to the far side corner. Trollin hands it off, ends up now to the left. Here's a shot, stopped away. Rebound in tight, a shot, and that ends up wide of the side of the, or wide of the near side post, I should say. 6:45 to go in the middle frame. 8-4 the score of the Langley Thunder. Here's Lincoln Johnson-Shobe. Johnson-Shobe has possession. Knocks it back out now to the near side for West. West will look to move across the floor, and he does. Up top, here's Giroux. A shot ends up wide of the post. Coming back down the near side. As the ball is picked back up here by Evenson. Mitchell Evenson. Lost it. Lakers get it back, coming down the near side. Here's McDougal. McDougal cuts right to the middle. Weston will pick it back up here. Will Weinstein. Phoenix Challen for Foot. Foot coming down the near side. Up top, a shot. He scores! Adam Foot with a great shot there. Beats the goaltender. And the Lakers are back within 3. So every time it seems like the deficit is going to be cut, Foot comes back with every time it feels like Langley's going to build on the lead, the Burnaby Lakers come right back and are able to cut the deficit back down to 3. Hall will come back now at the near side. Hand it off. As it'll move across out now to the far side. Weinstein gains possession. Weinstein back out to the near side once again. Here's Challen. Phoenix Challen fakes. Challen walks in, goes for the Superman shot. That won't go. Seabach tries to pick up possession at the far side corner. And we have a penalty coming up on the play. It's going to be a holding the stick call. So 5:05 to go here in the middle frame. The Burnaby Lakers able to cut the deficit back down to 3. The question is, what will give in first? Will it be the Burnaby Lakers cutting the deficit to 2, or the Langley Thunder able to expand their lead beyond 4? Gallant up top, Weinstein. Phoenix Challen gets open, shoots, he scores! That's a hat trick for Phoenix Challen, and I guess my question is answered. It is the Burnaby Lakers cutting the deficit to 2 with 4:51 to go in the middle frame. So we're back to live action here. As the ball will come back to Johnson-Shobe. Lincoln Johnson-Shobe, as he was able to keep the Langley Thunder from driving right towards the net. Madsen Gordon out now to the near side. Here's Lincoln Johnson-Shobe. Johnson-Shobe hands off the ball. It'll come back now down the near side. Foot for West. West down the near side, has possession. We'll drop it back out now to the far side. Here's Phoenix Challen, near side West. West gets around the D. A shot there, goes low. Saved there by the pad of Jensen McGregor. Would be pretty big if the Burnaby Lakers are able to cut the deficit back to just 1 and before the completion of the second period. So lots of time remaining, 4:05 to go in the middle frame. As the Thunder have possession of the ball. It'll come back now down the near side. Smith knocks it back out to the far side. Glass walks in. A pad save there made. So the ball will come back to Smith here at the near side. Smith up top. Allen has possession. He'll move it back out now to the far side once again. Allen for Glass. Up top, here's Glass, a shot, and save there made by netminder Matthew Kubeka. Lakers offense are going to go to work here down the far side. Ball's handed off here from the Lakers' Ethan Seabach. Trollin gets it back up top. Near side, Brady Gallant. Gallant back out to the far side. Centering pass, here's Brady Gallant. Low shot, stopped away. Rebound in tight. Crease violation called. No goal. Landon Giroux had quite the chance there, but nonetheless, it's called no goal. Langley comes back up the floor. Here's Allen. Allen for Van Ryn. Van Ryn out to the left side. Van Ryn walks in, centering pass, glass, and a shoulder save made by netminder Matthew Quebeca. Ball will come back out now to the far corner. Sandini hands it off, now out to the far side. Sandini knocked away from the ball. West will take it back. Here's a chance, one-on-one, downhill. McIntyre shoots, he scores. James McIntyre goes one-on-one, and McIntyre loves it. And fired up, James McIntyre is able to find the back of the net for the Langley Thunder. Just when you thought the Burnaby Lakers were able to cut the deficit down and that they were going to do it again, it is 9-6 in favor of the Langley Thunder. So off the face-off, Weinstein will come back now down the far side. Weinstein unable to find the net there, or unable to find a way to the net. He is pushed off the ball, however, the Langley Thunder will take over. Ball will come back now out to the far side. Phoenix Trollin back for Landon Giroux. Giroux has possession at the near side. Giroux goes behind the net. Ends up back with Phoenix Trollin. Trollin spins. Here's Foot. Foot up top, fires. Adam Foot straight into the stick of Jensen McGregor. Copeland gets open. He'll come down the left side. Copeland has a passing teammate in front, and unable to find Twine is Dylan Massa, who was looking for his hat-trick goal. Ball's picked back up here by Burnaby's Dylan McDougall down the near side. McDougall stops up to Lincoln Jansen-Schob. Jansen-Schob near side, cross-floor pass, unable to be completed. As now Gallant will take it. He'll knock it back to Phoenix Trollin. 1:30 to go in the middle frame. Trollin for West. West fakes to Trollin, left side. Trollin fakes. He'll fire. That's wide of the net. As the ball will now skip past over the line. It'll come back past the net of Matthew Quebeca. Here's Van Ryn. Van Ryn has possession for the Thunder, who are getting to go to work here on offense. Van Ryn walks in, tries to dive on in, and a crease play is going to be called. It's going to be Lakers ball. Ball will come back now down the near side. Kostonen has possession. Move back out now to the far side once again. 50 seconds to go in the middle frame. Ball comes back out now to the near side. Kilpatrick. Out to the left side, Smith. Long shot there by Claxton, and a save there made by Matthew Quebeca. He got a piece of it. Thunder still have possession of the ball. Allen. Allen has possession, and we are going to be heading to a timeout here for the Langley Thunder, as they will talk things over. Gives us a chance to take a quick look at the BC Junior B Tier 1 upcoming schedule. As on Tuesday, the New West Salmon Bellies will take on the Langley Thunder. That's a 7:30 opening face-off at the LEC. The Delta Islanders are in Coquitlam to take on the Coquitlam Adamacs on Wednesday. That's a 7:30 opening face-off. Langley Thunder back in action to face on the Burnaby Saints. 8 o'clock opening face-off. Burnaby Lakers are in action next on Friday when they take on the Maple Ridge Barrage. That's an 8:30 opening face-off. Should be a fun rematch of what was last week's game. The next home game for the Burnaby Lakers comes next Sunday against the Nanaimo Timbermen. That's a 2:30 opening face-off. Should be a fun one here at Bill Copeland. Back to live action here following the timeout as Glass will run out the clock to Claxton. Logan Claxton back for Jacob Glass. Glass for Claxton. Claxton walks in, goes down to the right side. 6 seconds to work with. A long shot up top, stopped by Matthew Quebeca. As now we have a timeout called perhaps for the Burnaby Lakers. Not a timeout, but the referees just wanted to make sure that Matthew Quebeca was okay. And that will indeed be the case. As now one last heave down to the other end of the floor, and that'll do it for this middle frame. Langley Thunder continue the same way they started this second frame, up by 3. That is how they end it. As Burnaby did cut the deficit to 2 at one point, but the game has definitely developed into a much better story than the 5-1 score in the first. Biggest storyline has been that Burnaby refuses to go away. The scoreboard says a 3-goal game, but it's felt much closer than that. Every time Langley's landed a punch, Burnaby's found a response. Phoenix Trolland 6 points so far tonight. This is exactly why he entered tonight among the league's leading scorers. He's been involved in virtually everything Burnaby has done offensively. How about Adam Foote, though? A goal, 3 assists. When Burnaby's garnered or generated offense tonight, Adam Foote has always been a part of it. It's been a battle between Claxton and Trolland, as the 2 offensive stars we talked about before have absolutely lived up to the expectations. The unexpected hero for the Langley Thunder has been Jacob Glass tonight, because coming into tonight, most of the attention centered around Claxton and Kilpatrick. But Jacob Glass has stolen the show with a 4-goal performance through 40 minutes. Special teams definitely becoming a factor. Langley 2 for 2 on the power play. Burnaby 2 for 3. 4 goals have come with the man advantage. For Langley, they lead due to the shot advantage being 32-22. The biggest difference right now is depth. So Burnaby's offense has largely run through Trolland, while Langley has gotten production from several different players. With that, folks, we shall step aside for the second intermission. When we return, we'll have the third period call. Your score after 40 minutes of play, the Langley Thunder 9, the Burnaby Lakers 6. This is Burnaby Lakers Junior B Tier 1 Lacrosse on Junior Laker TV, powered by Trickshot. Welcome back inside the Bill Copeland Arena as we get set for the third period in tonight's matchup between the Burnaby Lakers and the Langley Thunder. Jagraj Lully on behalf of Trickshot with the call for tonight's game. Alongside Shahan on camera, Matthew in the producer's chair. Our pleasure to bring you this contest on this Sunday evening. Appreciate you wherever you may be listening in from. Third period keys for the Burnaby Lakers. The first goal is massive because if Burnaby scores, it will be a 2-goal game. Again, like the second period, the first 5 minutes of this third period may determine everything. Burnaby needs that next goal. For the Langley Thunder, the key is going to be to protect the middle of the floor. Burnaby generated 4 second period goals, better offensive end possessions, more power play success. So for Langley, they don't need to chase the offense. They simply need to manage the game and avoid giving Burnaby extra light. For the Burnaby Lakers, they scored 11 goals last game versus Maple Ridge, 6 goals through 2 periods tonight. That's 17 goals over the last 5 periods of lacrosse. And definitely a positive sign for them. Back to live action as the Burnaby Lakers will take possession. Trollin comes back with it down the near side. Here's Phoenix Trollin, gets open, cuts right to the net, and stopped by the shoulder there of Jensen McGregor. As now the Langley Thunder looks to take advantage of the loose ball here. It's a race for the ball coming back down up top, and that ends up off the end wall. We're going to have a turnover here. The Lakers will take back over on offense. 35 seconds elapsed into the middle frame. Trollin has possession. He'll come down the near side. Here's Phoenix Trollin for Will Weinstein. Weinstein walks in. A shot there stopped by Jensen McGregor. McGregor will get a long stretch pass through to Lebrecht. Lebrecht down the near side. Hands it off to the oncoming trailer, that being Dylan Massa. Here's Pinchin. Massa back for Claxton. Claxton has possession. He'll come down the near side. As Pinchin has possession up top, hands it off out now to the far side half wall. Comes back up top. Here's a good pass in tight, and it is going to be a turnover. Ball will come back now down the near side. Manson Gordon for Seabach. Seabach has possession. He'll come down the near side wall. Seabach goes cross floor. As possession will come back now down below the goal line. Langley Thunder will still have possession of the ball. It's a lead feed up ahead for Copeland. Copeland comes down the near side. Copeland walks in. He'll shoot, stopped by Quebeca. I talked about the importance of getting that first goal here in the third period, and either team has yet to do that, so we'll see who ends up getting that elusive first goal. Jansen Schob comes down the near side. He'll look to hand it off. As the ball will come back now down out to the near side, Weinstein. Weinstein for Seabach. Seabach moves it back out now to the far side. Weinstein walks in, shoots, moves it back out to the elbow. As the ball will come back now down the near side. Heavy check there thrown against the near side wall. Seabach lost possession. Ball will come back now down the middle for Drayton Gosen. Gosen walks in out to the far side. Josiah Allen out now to the far corner. As for the Lakers, Matthew Blanchette will take possession now down the near side. Blanchette spins. Blanchette hands it off here to Adam Foote. Foote now to the far side. Here's Weinstein to Trollin. Phoenix Trollin walks in. A shot there. That's side of the crossbar. As it's going to be over and back called. Possession will head all the way back into the hands of the Langley Thunder on the offensive end of the floor. Near side, good centering pass gets through. Allen, a shot, scores. Josiah Allen will also find the back of the net here for the Langley Thunder. And there's that first goal I talked about. That was so important to get in the third period. It is the Langley Thunder who score. And now the Thunder have jumped up to a 4-goal lead. As we'll be back at center floor. Off the face-off. Thunder able to get possession of the ball. It'll come back Out now to the near side. Here's Gilson. Looks to get open. The ball is thrown back out now to the near side for Claxton. Logan Claxton. Claxton at the near side. Walks in. Claxton up top, still has possession. A pad save there made by goaltender Matthew Quebeca. There's Claxton. Hands it off out now to the far side. Glass looks to set the screen. Ball ends up back out to the far side. Here's Glass, walks in, and a save there made by Matthew Quebeca. As the Lakers will look to move the ball up the floor. Bryce Manson-Gordon, bounce pass gets through for Kostanen. Kostanen has possession. He'll come down the near side. As now it's a turnover. Coming back the other way is Jeremy Dybwad. Dybwad walks in one-on-one. He scores! Jeremy Dybwad has another. Jumps into the boards. And the Langley Thunder are now up by 5. The biggest lead they've had tonight. 4 minutes and 7 seconds in. The Burnaby Lakers having 2 goals. And they get past Matthew Quebeca as the Thunder look to continue building on their lead. Here's Allen. Hands it off out now to the near side. Breck will pick up possession of the ball. It's handed off to Pinchin. Pinchin comes down the near side. Pinchin, stutter step, walks the goal lines. Pinchin walks in, a shot, and that ends up wide of the near side post. Kilpatrick has it. Kilpatrick walks in, hands it off out now to the far side. As the Thunder still with possession. Pinchin up top. Pinchin, slight pass out to the doorstep. Ends up behind the net. Langley Thunder moving the ball well in tight here. A shot there from the cutter. And that is stopped by the glove side of Matthew Quebeca. Shots on goal by the Langley Thunder, 39 by the Burnaby Lakers, 25. Pinchin walks in, a shot stop by Matthew Quebeca. 40 shots now on the board here for the Langley Thunder. Here comes Dickinson with possession all alone. Lost his stick, lost the ball. In transition, Della Kilpatrick walks in, one-on-one. Kilpatrick walks in, and a shot there wide of the near side post. It's going to stay with the Langley Thunder. Allen, far side corner. Coming back down the half wall for Claxton. Near side corner. Here is Kilpatrick. Bounce pass gets through, ends up back out now to the far side once again. As the ball will come back down near the goal line. Up top, Claxton walks in. A shot ends up wide out now to the near side. As falling down to the floor was Lincoln Johnson Shobe. Kilpatrick drops it back out now to the near side. Here's Claxton for Massa. Massa for Kilpatrick. Back for Massa. Massa up top, across the floor, gets the pass across to the corner. Claxton will pick it back up, and he does. Claxton behind the net. Centering pass in front. Kilpatrick kicked out by Matthew Quebeca. As the ball will head all the way back to Jensen McGregor. He'll drop it to Massa. Massa cross floor to Josiah Allen. Allen in the far corner has possession. As he'll look to drop that one back to Massa at the near side. In tight, Allen walks in. A shot ends up behind the net. With possession, here is Cam Smith. Near side, Massa. Massa, stutter step. Moves back up top. He'll walk in. He scores! Another one for Dylan Massa as he continues to make his mark on the score sheet. And for Spencer Massa, the 12th goal for the Langley Thunder. As check that, Dylan Massa is going to get a hat-trick goal for his team. 12-6 for the Langley Thunder. Ball will come back now out to the far side. Jacob Glass. Glass out to the near side for Pinchin. Pinchin behind the net. Looks for open space. However, it comes back now to Matthew Quebeca. He'll move the ball up to Kostonen at the near side corner. So they're going to credit the goal to Glass. Massa's going to get the assist, I believe. And that's going to be Glass's 5th goal, I believe, of the game. So he's up to 5 goals, 1 assist, 6 points now is Jacob Glass. Warm day outside here in the Lower Mainland. Allen out to the far corner, and we're certainly feeling the effects of it here at Bill Copeland. Smith. Here's Kilpatrick near side. Walks in, a shot stopped by Matthew Quebec's pad. Rebound ends up to Pinchin at the doorstep. Behind the net, here's Allen now to the far side, half wall. Allen has possession, cuts right to the net, he scores. Josiah Allen continues his scoring night. 2nd goal of the game, now 3 points for Josiah Allen. And the Langley Thunder have now jumped out to a 7-goal lead. And getting comfortable now are the Langley Thunder. So Allen with the lucky number 13 goal for Langley, as Langley looks to bounce back after that tough loss to Delta a few days ago. The ball will come back now out to the far side. Massa moves it forward. Ends up behind the net. Here's Glass. Glass back out now to the near side for Massa. Massa sets a screen, goes behind the net. As it comes back out now to the near side. The referee says the shot clock was indeed reset. Allen out now to the far side for Glass. Glass walks in, now to Massa. Near side. Here's Massa. Taken down to the floor. Up top, Glass. Cuts back to behind the net. As the Lakers will get back possession of the ball, it'll come back now to the near side. Smith spinning around. Smith lost possession of this one, as now the Langley Thunder will be forced to begin their offense at the near side corner. Of course, the coaching staff for the Thunder, head coach Connor Abrams, assistant coaches Connor Colo and Matt Cameron. The ball will stay at the far side for Allen. Intercepted momentarily. Lincoln Jansen showed with a great stick there. The ball will come back now to Kostonen at the near side. Kostonen lost possession of that one there. There's Jansen show back for Challen. Challen near side. Seabach works it across the floor as it'll come back right down the middle. Save there made by netminder Jensen McGregor, who has been phenomenal tonight for the Langley Thunder. Hasn't had to face much traffic as shots are 48-25 in favor of Langley, but has helped his team make timely saves when necessary. Approaching the midway point of the 3rd period. Here's Massa at the near side. Massa walks in behind the net. They score. The Michigan from Captain Logan Claxton. 8-goal lead now for the Langley Thunder. 14-6, and Langley has broken this one open. Looking to continue their dominance on the offensive score sheet. Look at that pass behind the net, and look at the awareness by Captain Logan Claxton, who makes no mistake. As it is now an 8-goal lead for the Langley Thunder. So Matthew Quebec's night is over. And in to replace him will be Noah Waslin, the netminder for the Burnaby Lakers this season. He's faced a heavy workload, has the higher save percentage of the 2 netminders coming into today's game, and has made volume saves to keep the Lakers in games. And now we have some rough stuff there in front of the Langley bench. Penalty coming up here. This is going to go against the Langley Thunder. see what the official's going to call. As Lifton's heading to the box, 2 minutes for roughing will be the call. So Lifton will be heading off for 2 minutes, and the Burnaby Lakers will be on the power play trying to get one back here. Weinstein. Here's Challen at the near side. Challen for Weinstein. Weinstein across the floor, back up top, Challen. Extra pass out of the right side. Giroux, a shot partially blocked in front. Ball will end up now back to the far side corner as it's dropped back behind the net. Comes back out now to the near side. Here's McIntyre. McIntyre lost the ball. Here's Massa. He'll try and go down the middle. Massa for Claxton. Claxton. Near side, Massa. And that will be called for the shot clock violation. 9:21 to go in the third period. Lakers will head back up the floor. Coming down the near side. Here's Will Weinstein. Weinstein near side, Challen back for Weinstein. Weinstein moves back out now to the far side. Will Weinstein has possession up top. He scores! Will Weinstein with a howitzer of a shot, and the Lakers cut into the deficit. They are able to get their 7th goal on the board. And Burnaby continues to build confidence here as they'll try their attempt to get a couple on the board and make this one interesting. So the ball comes back out to center floor. As now at the near side, Will Weinstein. Madsen Gordon. Madsen Gordon has possession down on the near side. Moves out to the far wall. West up top. Here's Goche. Goche knocks it back to Challen. Challen has possession out to the near side. Challen lost that one there. Ball will come back now out to the near side once again. Lebrec has possession. Lost that one back. Here's Pinchin out to the near side. Massa comes back across to Claxton. Near side. Walks in. A shot there by Smith, and Cam Smith denied by Matthew Quebeca. Time winding down on that shot clock there, but he was still able to get the shot away. Ball comes back out now to the near side corner. Here's a chance on in, goes Pinchin, and a save there made rather by Waslin, the netminder. Noah Waslin able to make the save. Of course, Matthew Quebeca was pulled. Ball will come back now out to the near side. Here's Claxton, hands it off, Weinstein up top. Weinstein still has possession up top, ends up back out now to the right side. As it will come back out now to the right wing side once again. Here's Seabach. Seabach has possession, Claxton at the near side. Claxton looks for open space. Challen drops back. Here's Kilpatrick. Hands it off out now to the far side for Glass. Claxton, cross floor pass gets through. Here's Josiah Allen, drops the shoulder. Allen still has possession, low shot, and that one gets past Waslin and leaves it. It's left wide rather. Not much Waslin could do about that one there. Challen has possession, back for Weinstein. Out to the near side, Weinstein goes cross floor. We'll hand that one back off for Challen. Pass to the right side, a shot there, stopped away by Jensen McGregor. Here's McIntyre. McIntyre will move back up the floor. He'll come down the near side. 6:30 to go in the third period. Out to the near side's Pinchin. Pinchin at the goal line, walks in, a shot, elbow save there made by Noah Waslin. As he makes a good save. Kilpatrick, near side, Massa. Massa goes right down in the middle, hands it off out now to the far side. Cam Smith makes one move, makes another a shot, couldn't get past Waslin there. Massa up top, he'll shoot, he scores! And Massa will now get his hat-trick goal. As 6:03 to go in the third period. 8-goal lead once again. Off the face-off, ball comes back out now on the near side. Here's Leverett at the near side. Looks for open space to work with. Claxton up top. As the Langley Thunder elect to continue to go to work here. Here's Claxton. Hands it off out now to the far side. Glass back out to the middle. Out now to the far side corner. Ball will come back now out to the near side once again. Here's Claxton. Claxton out now to the far side. Out to the near side. It's Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick walks in. Out now to the near side once again. Ball's handed back out to Claxton here at the near side. A shot there wide of the goal. It'll end up back out to the far corner. Shot stopped away as they were nearing the shot clock violation. Elected to get one final shot away before the shot clock would expire. Less than 5 minutes to go. Glass up top. Kilpatrick has possession. Back for Claxton. As the ball will come back, a shot there on net. It's wide. Shot, rebound, scores. And you see some pushing and shoving there after the fact as well, but nonetheless, Langley continues to add on to their lead. The ball will come back here with the Langley Thunder as going down the far side. Here's a chance for Copeland. Walks in, a shot, scores! And a quick goal for Lifton there as well. 10 goals is now the lead. As the Langley Thunder just continuing to pour it on with 4:23 to go in the third. Of course, the Burnaby Lakers will be back in action on Friday against Maple Ridge. The Langley Thunder will be back in action on Tuesday at home. Longacre. Now to Pinchin. Far side corner. Here's Jacob Glass. Glass walks in, looks for the Superman shot, stopped by Waslin easily. The ball will come back now out to the near side as they're going to get some offense going would be the Burnaby Lakers. Koskinen lost it. Here's Massa. Near side. Massa drops back. The ball is handed off out now to the far side. Smith drops the shoulder. Smith up top, Claxton. Claxton walks in. He'll shoot. That ends up wide. And now they are going to get the goal on the rebound indeed. As the Langley Thunder add on another 18-7 now the lead. And so Langley all but putting a stamp on this one as they have been dominant, especially in the second half of the game. 18-7. Now the lead here with 3:32 to go in the middle frame. In the final frame, I should say. Rocco Sandini. Ball ends up back out now to the far side. As possession comes back out now to the near wall once again. And now we're going to have a pair of penalties coming up here. One to each side, I believe. As from the Lakers, it looks like heading to the box is going to be Mason Gauthier. And for the Langley Thunder, Mitchell Evanson's going to be heading to the box, both called for roughing. So roughing will be the call on both sides as we head to 4-on-4 lacrosse. Ball will come back out now to the near side for Pinchin. Pinchin has possession. Out now to the near side. Side of the goal. As they're going to say possession's going to go back the other way. Out to the near side, Jansen Shobe. The ball will come back out now to the near side once again. Drop back to the net, and a crease violation is indeed going to be called. Coming back out to the near sides, Copeland. Copeland has possession. Here's Claxton. Claxton near side. Claxton will leave that one back out now to the far side. Massa gains possession out to the near sides. Claxton. Claxton has possession up top. Works it out. Allen, backdoor Massa, and that is left above the crossbar. Massa knocked away from the ball. It'll come back out with Claxton here at the near side. Claxton looks for open space. Claxton moves it back out far side. A shot, and it's a turnover. Lakers will look to follow up here at center floor. Over and back is going to be the call. Ball will come back out with Claxton here at the near side. Dickinson, near side. Pass comes back across out to the near wall for Trolland. 1:40 to go. As Langley will bounce back from that tough loss against Delta. While for Burnaby, they will fall short following a great performance against the Burrards, but will have a chance to face off against the Burrards once again on Friday in Maple Ridge. Shot clock violation. Ball is heading back the other way. 4-on-4 has expired. We're back 5 aside. Longacre for Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick comes back down the near side. Final minute here in the third period as Massa will move possession over out now to the far side. Massa to the near side here. As it's a chance for Pinchin, stopped by Waslin. Waslin will take possession and move it up the floor. Madsen Gordon knocked away from the ball. DeJong takes it. It's going to be an 8-second violation. Langley ball. As the Thunder will look to perhaps just play it out here with the big lead that they've had. Here's Pinchin. Pinchin has possession, comes back down the near side. At the near corner, will hold on for it. Trying to play keep away here. A shot there towards the net, and it's stopped away by Waslin. 11.2 seconds left to go. And all but a formality here. A big bounce back win for the Langley Thunder following their loss to the Delta Islanders as they defeat the Burnaby Lakers 18-7 tonight here at the Bill Copeland Arena. And so a full throttle, full effort from the Burnaby Lakers, but the Langley Thunder proved to be too much as the Langley Thunder defeat the Burnaby Lakers here. I'll get to our game summary in just a bit. As at the end of 2 periods, really this game was 9-6. Langley Burnaby was still very much alive, but the Thunder exploded for 9 third period goals. They outshot Burnaby 27-6 in the third, finished the game with a 60-28 shot advantage. And it was the Jacob Glass show. 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points for him. 3 goals in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. Logan Claxton, a good performance for him as well. 8 points on the night, 2 goals, 6 assists. Dylan Massa had 4 goals, 2 assists. Quiet monster night because Jacob Glass was going to be the one grabbing the headlines, but Dylan Massa was equally as important to the Langley win. Cam Smith, 5 assists tonight. Phoenix Trollins, 7 points for Burnaby. The losing effort, Adam Foote had 4 points. Will Weinstein, the same. Special teams, 2 power play goals for Langley, 3 for Burnaby. The final score suggested a one-sided game, but this was a 3-goal contest entering the third. Langley's offensive depth would take over in the final 20 minutes, led by 6 goals from Jacob Glass, 8 points from Logan Claxton for Burnaby. Phoenix Trollin continued his excellent season with a 7-point performance, but the Thunder's relentless attack proved too much to overcome as Langley walked away with an 18-7 win. It's going to wrap it up for our coverage of this one here, folks. Your final score, the Burnaby Lakers 7, the Langley Thunder 18. As the next time the Burnaby Lakers will be in action at home will be next Sunday when the Nanaimo Timbermen come to town. That's a 2 o'clock opening face-off. You can catch the game right here on Trickshot as the Burnaby Lakers will take on the Nanaimo Timbermen. Again, that's a 2 o'clock opening face-off, so be sure to tune in right here on Trickshot. Now, on behalf of everyone with Trickshot, Jagraj Lally with the call tonight. Again, Shahan in the producer's chair and camera. Same with Matthew. This is Jagraj Lally saying so long. We'll talk to you again next Sunday when the Burnaby Lakers host the Nanaimo Timbermen. For now, good night here from Burnaby.